ما يمكن أن نصفه بالاستعمال المعيب لوسائل التواصل الاجتماعي يحضر هذا المعطى ديال
This could call it a defective use of social media platforms.
محاولة إحداث
We confuse
مساحة
militant
تعبير
with
رمادي
jihadist.
ما بين المناضل والناشط الجهادي. الجهادي بين مزدوجتين هو
A jihadist works to carry out subversive projects, whereas a militant believes and defends human questions, as opposed to the beliefs of terrorist groups. There are data and indicators explaining the international attempt to confuse the two terms in this context. Following our request, Mohammed Abdelhubad Rafiki, alias Abu Hafs, a former prisoner of cases related to extremism and terrorism and a former candidate of parliamentary elections after he quitted the prison, explains to us the difference between a jihadist and a militant. There is a big difference between a jihadist and a militant. The jihadist usually has an ideology and works to achieve a political goal using religion. Therefore, he entitles himself the right to use every means, including sabotage and murder, in order to achieve his goals. But when we talk about struggle, we then talk about something quite different. Struggle is fulfilled through political and civic channels. You want to be a militant? Then join political parties. Join unions. Get involved in associative work. Practice criticism and work for the benefit of society. Criticism is not a bad thing. Someone's dissatisfaction with a political, economic or social situation has never been a problem. The difference between a jihadist and a militant lays in the difference in achieving their goals. It is achieved by peaceful means within society or by adopting violence as means to achieve one's goal. I was told by someone who already traveled to Afghanistan, though he was a minor at the age of 15, that one of the requirements to enter this country is to carry arms because it's considered as a war zone. Therefore, many people of different nationalities travel there to train on the use of arms to become field fighters. Thus, any trip to Afghanistan cannot really be taken as an ordinary visit, and anyone who went there can't deny the fact that he carried some sort of weapon for one simple reason, which is that no one can travel unarmed in Afghanistan. We further asked an interviewee whether he encountered any difficulties the moment he decided to take part in the parliamentary elections by the fact that he is an ex-convict of cases related to extremism and terrorism, and he travelled to one of the famous conflict zones in the world. I never hesitate. It took me time to decide upon my destination. I had some doubts that I would encounter difficulties due to my prison experience. Luckily, the process was done in a smooth way. There were no impediments. I submitted my legal file and they admitted me immediately. I took part in elections and led my electoral campaign. I participated in elections without encountering any impediments or problems whatsoever. In light of this evidence, it is clear that many ex-convicts in cases related to extremism and terrorism decided to integrate the society and live again a normal life. A few others, however, chose to persist on the path of extremism. Luckily, the official numbers and data shows that their number is small compared to those who decided to integrate themselves into society.